Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, wherever in the world you are. So, today I want to do a little bit of searching with my ship here. This is a cheetah, and it is configured in a way that gets up to 181 core scanner strength, which I know sounds pretty incredible. It's because, well, 181 core strength is really incredible. And so let's see here. I was looking here at the fit that I have for it. It's on EWB. And hello, Gonk. Here on EWB, and now let's see here. I've got what implants are there for this? Like, because the core strength right now is 133, which is good. And then you have like the black glass, which, see here, looking glass, no, that's apparel. It's right here. What does this do for you? Access difficulty bonus modifier 10%. Also gives you a virus coherence. Oh. I didn't know that. And analyzer strength. So, wait, this must be only for the hacking portion of it. Let's see here. Plus 20 virus strength, nice for 40 virus coherence for data analyzers. Okay. So I'm looking for more than just this. I'm wondering. Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and this is the Mega Cheetah scanning machine. Yeah, it's right. So here is not very tanky. This is all built around being able to, let's see, which launcher is this? That's charge info. All right. It is, it's not very costly. I could scrub. Scan pinpointing array. The scanning ability on this is massive. I actually don't go doing the relic and data sites, which is archaeology and hacking with this character. She is really just, and the implants needed here are the virtue implants. So that's what I was looking for. The virtue implants. Oh, that's going to be expensive. Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm going to want to do that, huh? All right, let's just leave that paused right there. It is very handy on EWB to have that, to be able to have a video about a ship on there. It is very good. Okay, so virtue. So the black glass implant is actually for the hacking and stuff, which I'm at 5 already on everything, and I very rarely fail. So the only reason that I could see that I would need to put one of those in is if I was in competition with others and needed speed, or speed for, I mean, I guess ghost sites or whatever. You know, speed is handy because the quicker you can hack, the more you can get done before the rats appear, type of thing. or if failure is absolutely critical. So, interesting. Okay, so now there's low grade and mid grade virtue. Okay. No orders found. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, actually. So 78, 104, 237, 524, 146, and 1.1 billion. Oh. Okay, so I do have a character that, as you saw in that other video, that still has all of these in her head. And so even at 181, it's still not enough to actually, scan down people who have shrunk their signature, like my pseudo cloak fit for alphas, which is 4 of the ECM modules to shrink your size. I forget what they're called, and it shrinks it so much that you cannot pinpoint it down, even with a mastery of 5 on all the scanning stuff and with all of these implants. We tested this. We tested this a couple years ago. And so you just cannot get enough in there to you just can't do it. The only way you can find them is a D-scan triangulation, which is not impossible, but it's very, very difficult. And if you are moving that character to another safe once every 5 minutes or whatnot, they will 100% give up on trying to find you. So, and I use that for my wormhole characters that are wormhole sitters. They're kind of like babysitters, but you don't have to pay for them. They're my wormhole sitters that sit in J0s. Which are very special wormholes. And so what I was thinking today was that I was going to take out this this ship and go and scan some stuff down in the area, and then maybe run some stuff. I want to pop into wormholes today, and I'm looking for J0s. And so, or if we find something else interesting. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was paying $1 billion per J0 to people who actually found one and then provided me the location. And I did that for a while, and there's 20 or 30 of them that are J0s that connect to HiSec. There's also some that connect to LowSec, and they have a permanent connection, but I was only interested in the HiSec ones. And that's just because they're excellent for day tripping. And so, anyway, I lost all of them because for some reason CCP decided to take all of my characters that were sitting in wormholes and move them back to their starter stations. I'm assuming it was because I didn't log in often enough. Because I hadn't logged in over a year on them. And so maybe that's, maybe that's it. But I don't know. Anyway, I have a couple of them right now that I found again. And, but I want some more because I want some more variety. And the reason I want more variety is because when I use them, I'm going to use them on the show, and I'm going to get camped and stuff. So I'm going to end up switching, you know, after a little bit to a different one. And I'll be obfuscating my location. So anyway, all right. These 25% bonuses strength the implant virtue set. Yeah. All right. So it's great that all of these are out here. And you know, I wouldn't be opposed to a low grade set. In fact, let's look at this guy here. He's in Jita right now. Let's see what we got going on in here. If I could do it for 250 million,
you sir rock.
Or an implant set,
Rust subscribed for 2 months.
I would do it. Wannaker, thank you so much for resubing 2 months. There is 20 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right, so Virtue Alpha. Okay, 50. Ooh, 119. These are the low grade. So we're at 170. Oh my God. So 200 and 330. This is the low grade? 330, so now we're at 640. 740. Wow. We're still 1.2 billion. Instead of about 2.5 billion. Man, that cost. That is ridiculous. I mean, it's not ridiculous. It's very, very powerful to add this to your ship. I just... Using this in Wormhole space? I mean, okay, so I guess maybe the question is, with my scanning ships, if I'm not doing any sort of hacking or running sites, if I'm just scanning, how often do I get popped? The answer is, on my other character that I have all of these in, that I've done a ton of scanning with, the answer is never. And I've probably been into 150 wormholes with her. So I guess there is something to be said about that. And if I wanted to do this in high sec, then maybe it'd be fine. I could get walloped though. You find a high sec hole. That's a honey hole for anybody who's sitting in a wormhole. Oh my. All right. So we are here. I'm going to set this guy on a journey. He needs to go out. He's only got 500 million, but I've got stuff to bring back. I'm going to set him on autopilot. We'll let him go. And then we're going to take my other character out and we're going to see what we can find.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.
All right. Let him go. I autopilot him all the time, by the way. For those of you that are just seeing something like that for the first time and freaking out, it's all about the tank and the value of the cargo as to whether or not you can autopilot. Tank is maximum, and I keep it under I keep it under 2 billion, but I usually like to keep it around 1 billion in value. and I don't get messed with. So, all right, we are not going to be adding any implants on this character for the scanning. And so without the implants, I'm at 133. All right, not bad. So, see here. Oh, I need to put myself in fleet. Always in fleet when in null. In fact, I need to put my other character in too, so that he can respond as well if necessary, if needed. All right. So, here we go. So I'm scanning for whatever's interesting. I'm primarily a focus of wormholes with this ship. And so, oh, and I'm in TDP already. Okay.
Warp drive active.
And if I want to run sites, I got to go get the Proteus. Well, depending on what it is. All right, there's one site in here. It's not listed on there.
You cannot cloak your ship as you are being targeted by someone.
All right. That's fine. They're not going to catch me. Oops. No, put those back out again. Can't get much higher in scanning ability than this fit here. And if I find something interesting, you know, that needs a different ship, I'll go and get a different ship and bring it over. Combat site. All right. Well, let's see what kind of combat site it is. What? Somebody was doing it and just finished it. All gone. All right. So be it.
Warp drive active.
I think that my Proteus has 113 scan strength. So this is about 15% more. I wonder if I could build... I have another computer that just threw an error here. God, I hate HP printers. I have an HP printer, and they are so intrusive on your computer with their drivers. That's what's going on with that. Let's see, DIL. That one's not listed in here. They do everything to keep running in your system all the time, and it's just, wow, this one, it says is not, I don't have to do it at 8. It says it's down to 4 already. I haven't been in here. I'm always disabling the damn things. Improved Serpentis Covert. What is this? Cheat sheet here. Approved. Covert, not safe, nullsec, ghost data site. Alright. I don't know much about them. Name is random. Data sites will explode. Rats, as the timer expires, rats will show up. Drops. Let's do it. This is an interesting site. Head back, get my other ship. Oh, I got red flashies going on in here. That's fine.
Warp drive active.
Trying to find, to collect informative websites. Oh yeah, that's Eve University. Google Eve University. And then, yeah, I should, you know, I should put my link site back up. You know, we were talking about, I just removed the link yesterday because somebody mentioned that it didn't go anywhere. And, maybe I should share my bookmarks. You know, it's just what I use. Maybe I could put them on the schedule sheet as a tab. It's not the most convenient for, you know, using it as a web page to find resources, but I have a lot of other information on the schedule.
Docking request accepted.
All right. This one's 113. That's what I thought. I did fix up everything in here, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. This ship is a lot more expensive, and it's why I don't want to take it into wormholes. One, the other one is what, 100 million? This one's 2 billion.
Warp drive active.
The other site that I was using, let's see here, you're asking about. Oh, there's somebody in here.
Warp drive active.
Find out what they're about. This is the Safe or Not site. Here, I'll give you a link. Alright, so I'm in the site. I am cloaked. I gotta see who this guy is. I gotta see what he's about. He's nothing. All right. He's an explorer, but I doubt he's going to do this site. So I'm going to run it even with him in here. This is him right here. Right. Okay, got a blueprint already. It's a little nuts running this with the hostile in here, but I don't know how long the timer goes. Like, when does the timer start? When you land? That blueprint. That is fantastic. High grade ascendancy, beta blueprint. Oh, and there's the rats. All right, so let's start taking these guys on. Holy shit! Oh, they are strong.
Warp drive active.
Holy cow. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. That ship had a superb tank. Wow.
Warp drive active.
Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I didn't have much of a buffer. It was really rep. Wow, I'm amazed.
Warp drive active.
Need kinetic and thermal. Those were strong. So do you think I can take it on with a paladin?
Warp drive active.
Wow, that beat the shit out of me.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, he has my other ships. This guy. What happened to my other? How quick are those things? Like, I think... Thermal. Man, I all of a sudden wish that I had a golem out here. My other paladin is. Although this is the one I want to use because it has the stuff, so... Alright. We're not going to search for that other one. And... do I have any more Scorch Large here? As I do. I don't. Why does it say I do? Exact type Scorch Large. It's all medium. Here. Grab some out of this other ship. And Ishtar should be able to fit it to kill him? Well, then I'll be able to take him out with this, because I'll just warp in at 100.
Warp drive active.
I am stunned at how quickly that killed me. Absolutely stunned. Yeah, I'll have to work on a good fit for those ghost sites, because that I think that was a really good find, and you know, I don't know if it's still going to be there or not. You know, it may have disappeared because I failed it, but I at least want to try and pick up whatever loot dropped. It says 1.4 billion. Yeah, it looks like my geckos and those blueprints dropped stuff, so definitely worth my time to go get it.
Warp drive active.
Site's gone, so maybe there's not going to be anything there now, except for my wreck. I just want my wreck. Why does it show it's looted? Somebody loot my wreck? No, they didn't. Sweet. Well, there's 895 million. All right. Okay. Let's go back. I'm gonna come back and salvage this too. Salvage would be worth 10, 20 million. I don't have any salvage drones on this particular ship. Normally I do.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, both the blueprints survived. This one blueprint, it'll equal 245 million once it's built. It costs 192. All right. Boy. We're on a 1 billion loss? Yeah. I really liked that ship too. I'll have to see about building another one. Here I am blind gating my paladin.
Warp drive active.
More risk. Man. Maybe I should have just done 2 and left. So, next time, I guess I'll have to figure out what I need to do that. You know?
Warp drive active.
Start a GoFundMe? Oh yeah, to get me out of jail. My legal defense fund. Sorry, that's politics. Need to avoid that. Reference was. Yeah, I don't need a GoFundMe. Meant an in-game one. Oh, an in-game one. Oh, well. I mean, I have very little liquid ISK. I might have just enough to rebuild this ship. But that's been by choice because I've been spending so much on Plex because I'm going to be doing something with the Plex at a certain point here. I'm just waiting for something to happen. GoFundEve? Yeah. No, you guys don't need to throw me any ISK. Don't worry about it. All right, so these are the loot. We'll go ahead and put that into the loot stuff. And then for the other stuff here, got all that. I don't think I have another Proteus body out here. If I do, that'd be pretty sweet. Let's see, personal assets. I do have one, and it's next door. Okay. So... yeah, it's a weird one, too. Oh, guess what this is? This is something that honestly can be pulled apart. I don't know what I was trying with this. Do I want to elaborate on what I'm saving up? Not until after I've made my play. And the reason is because when I tell you guys some of these things that I'm doing that makes a shit ton of money in the game, the market is way diluted a week later. And so I'm not going to say what it is until the ability to set it up has passed. And then you can do it for the next time. But I'm waiting for a certain set of conditions to happen. And then I'm going to spend all of the Plex that I've got. But I'm not going to share what it is until after it's passed. Because I'm going to do a one-time play that's going to not double my money, but close. And so, and I have about 380 billion worth of Plex, I think. That's what I've got right now. Okay. Let me take care of a customer real quick. I'm still kind of stunned at how fast I blew up. That was so quick. They two-shot me, basically. In my Proteus, that is tanky as all get out, that can do 10 of 10s, it can tank a 10 of 10. It's just that I must have had resist holes right there. Something, I don't know. But I definitely got blasted. Okay, so how do I figure out what all I'm missing? Maybe I just take all this stuff over with me to build this other ship. That's what I'll do. So, what do I want to fly to do that? Has cargo room for this. This one's trash and needs to be rebuilt. Let's see what's in it. 550. Oh, it's got some loot in it. I think that stuff's going to take up. Let's see, we got 490 left. We can fit it. Okay. That Icky is going to be rebuilt. Oh. yeah, the system was HH. Oh, that's right. I was gonna go and before I rebuild this, I gotta go salvage that one piece.
Docking request accepted.
I'm gonna go back and salvage that. I think that it'll be worth 10 to 20 million on the salvage. And the site's gone, so you can't run it now. Here's these. Wait, that's in the item hanger. Okay, those tracking script. Yeah, I forgot a few things actually. All right. Let's go over there and salvage it. Trying to find it on Zkill. Well, Zkill, I mean, I'm set up so it shows my stuff in Zkill.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, sometimes Killboard's a bit slow, and and it might just be the the feed from CCP being slow. I don't know.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I know Squiz
Our
put
18 Psychopata just followed.
I know that Squiz put a lot of work into optimizing the site, making it as efficient as possible and everything. So, Psychopata, thank you for the follow. Welcome. This is a PvP ship. I don't mind doing blind gates with it.
Warp drive active.
Gotta adjust a curtain here. It was shining on my screen. The sun was.
Warp drive active.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Matabri89 just followed.
Atterbury, thank you for the follow. It's worth something, worth the trip. This is a T3 cruiser after all. It says one's returning, and yeah, it wasn't worth very much, or they didn't salvage very much. It's much like a casino pull,
Warp drive active.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't.
Warp drive active.
Fast shooter target me from a long ways away.
Warp drive active.
I do need to build up my funds out here for buying some more ships. You know, I do like taking risks. I was a little bit blind in that last risk, or a lot blind. Had no clue that I was going to get blown up so quick, but you know.
Docking request accepted.
Hello, Nick Pa. That hello from a little bit ago. I'm still seeing cross-eyed from the lambasting I took from those rats. So, there's a new Nurgle giveaway up today in the store. And then I noticed that we're less than 200 away from hitting 47,000 followers, and that's going to trigger another giveaway, which I think is a version 2 gold pack, which is worth about 50 bucks. We're not going to hit that today, but it's coming up pretty soon. And I was thinking about this, about what I'm going to do when, like, the Nurgle codes are gone, because I only have 2 of them left.
Drive active.
I think thinking about the idea of shifting all of the prizes down one on the hype train stuff.
Docking request accepted.
So, like, hype train 3 would become hype train 2, because it's at hype train 2 right now, and so on. And anything I knew, I add up at the end, something like that. I don't know. All right. Oh, I have another Zeugma here too. Great, because that shit's expensive, and I lost my Zeugma when I got blown up. Tal, hello. Okay. I have this thing.
Moving to Stargate. Warp drive.
And for some reason, it has 80 core probes in it. What the hell? Yeah, I think that's a mistake. What was I trying to do with this thing anyway? It's a crazy fit. Doesn't have any shield regen or anything. It's a PvP fit, I guess. It's just weird. I have no clue what I built it for. None. So, yeah, it's just wild. All right, let's bring up my kill report here in this fit. So, keep the probe launcher. Oh, the rigs are going to be a problem. I know they're going to be a problem. And none of the rigs were saved. All right, well, let's see if we can buy those. That may right there be a big issue. Oops. Okay. I can get this last one. Okay, good. I remember when I was building this before that I couldn't get all of the rigs here local, and I ended up having to look around all over the place for them. It took me a while to get them, but okay, so we got the rigs. Okay. And then hyperspatial optimization. Okay, that's good. Augmented fusion reactor. Okay. Proteus offensive. Hybrid encoding? No. Drone synthesis projector. Spatial optimization, hybrid encoding, drone synthesis. Please, good. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Any of them here? Drone synthesis projector. Need one of those. Normally, to just avoid, figuring all this out, I'd just go on the market and buy everything and then dump all the other stuff into loot and resell it later. But, yeah. All right, so covert reconfiguration. Yep. Diffusion reactor. Swap it. There we go. Okay. All these are coming out. Did you know that you can pull rigs out of these without busting them? That. The only ships you can do that with. This ship have these bombs and no probe launcher. I thought it had a probe launcher on it. Maybe it, when I reconfigured it, threw the probe launcher in here. Right. Alrighty. Oh. We're going to need 16 core probes. But if it's 80 that's here, it's pretty crazy. Six. Oh, my camera's messing up. What's going on? There we go. That happened yesterday too. All right, at this point, if you are watching on YouTube, gotta wait for the next episode.